Hey everybody, it's your girl Myra from Still Processing with Shamira. And today I want to talk about integrity and work ethics. So, because I feel as though this is a very important conversation because of what I'm about to show you. Okay, one, working in a hospital most times, and especially in this field, we are all at least 18 years or older. So there's no babies, there's no kids. Okay? Um, and so I say that to say, we all know, the job that we come to do because we have been trained. We have went to school, especially in this field. We went to school. We took tests. We have to maintain our certifications. So, there's a lot that we learn about work ethics and integrity. And so, one of my biggest pet peeves is coming into work and have to clean up behind someone else. Um, let's look at this. So this is my workstation that I'm working on, and I was tired today when I came in because it's Thanksgiving 2021. So happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Well, it's Friday morning now, so it's Black Friday 2021. So sidebar, when you watch this video, go check out my inventory and my accessories, Aromize accessories. Just a comfortable gear and inspirational accessories that reminds you to trust yourself. Just like in this field and in any other field, you have to trust yourself to know that when you're doing the right thing, okay? Because most times on most jobs, especially, this field, you definitely have to be self-motivated. And to be self-motivated, you have to know that you have to trust yourself. So check out that inventory, y'all. AromizeAccessories.com. Anyway, back to our video on integrity and work ethics. So this is my workstation. And you see they even have a note that says, please keep station clean. Now, granted, I just put this up here. However, I put this up here because I gathered them from off of my table. Only one of these papers I took out the drawer myself. Okay, this is the minor trade that I just done. But the rest of these papers was already sitting on this on this workstation before I got here. And normally I would wipe down and clean up before I get here. But I just wiped the area I was literally working on, and I left everything else because I seen it as a teaching moment. So I left it for this video purposely for you. Okay, so that's that. And along with them paperworks, we have all kinds of little, I don't even know what's up there. This video is going to show me honestly what's really up here. Okay, so let's look. This is the second shelf. Like, let's just look inside there and look inside there. Tell me what you see. For those who are familiar with the department, what do you see in there? Like, oh my goodness, what do you see in there? Look at that. That's not even as bad as that one, if you know what you're looking at and looking for. Okay, and then so this is my station, guys. This is my station. So even without knowing this field, do you see anything wrong? Do you see anything wrong with my station? Is it clean? Is it, like, let's look at the rest of the stations. Okay, so let's look at this station. Oh my gosh, look at that one, y'all. Look at that bin. I don't even know what's it's looking like these things supposed to be in this bin. I'm not sure. Look at that. 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 Oh my gosh. And these are the stations that people work at. Okay? Look at this. Look at that. Look at that. These are stations that people actually sit and work at. Okay, so now this is the trays that we got done that we're waiting, to put on the racks to be sterilized. So this is fine. Okay, but look, I don't even know what's up here, y'all. We're gonna look at this together. I don't even know what's up here. But do you see? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, you talking about integrity? Look at this. Look at this. Look at this one. Look at that bin, y'all. Look at that bin. Work ethic. I don't even know what's up there. If anything is up there, we're going to be looking at it together. We're going to be looking at it together. Okay? Look at these bins, guys. Oh my gosh, when I tell you, it drives me crazy. It drives me crazy. It drives me crazy. Look at this. Look at this. Just look. Just look at what you guys see. Oh my God, just look at what you see. Now this right here is fine because this station, you know, this stuff is drying. If anybody know, this is stair stuff. And for those who don't know, those who's learning, this is your stair stuff that cannot be wet at all. And they don't have a warmer here. So I set it up, and you notice I set it up on a slant to help things, you know, to help the water leak out. Okay, so this is all, so this is fine. This right here is fine. That is not. That been there. Singles everywhere, but you know, let's just look. Okay, so what was my reasoning for showing you all those bins? Because what does this sign say? Please keep the station clean. Where do you see clean? I don't see clean. I don't see clean. And the fact that I only cleaned this area right here for myself to work, I couldn't wait to get finished working so I can clean like this. And I was this way before the pandemic. We're only in 2021. I've been doing this for 20 years. I've been this way. I'm this way at home. That's probably why I love what I do, because I am this way. I clean doorknobs and everything, light switches, on a regular basis way before the pandemic. Many, many years. Ask my daughter. Ask my mother. Ask my siblings. Like, this is just me. This is just me. This OCD didn't start with the pandemic. You know, this cleanliness didn't start with honestly, it didn't start with being in this field. Anybody that know me know I'm a CNA first. Well, somewhat. Actually, I'm a surge tech first, and then a CNA. But just being in even just before being in a medical period, in a medical field period, I've been OCD, and stuff like this just, it drives me crazy. So we're gonna sit here and we're gonna do this together. And let me show you one more other thing. Look at that, y'all. Everybody that know the field know what that is. And it's not a tray. Okay? A bunch of singles where, let me show y'all, work ethic, right? Half of these singles can get hung up on the daggone wall. Anything, any stringer instrument, ring instrument, most ring instruments. Okay, look at all these ring instruments that you guys see in here. Look at this. All this crap can go on the wall. But people are just, you know, let's get this right. Understand, they're short in here a little bit, right? They're not fully staffed. I'm a traveler here in this facility, and that's why I'm here, because they're short staffed. However, being short staffed, you still have your days and your times where you have downtime. Okay, like, I can't tell y'all that this tray of singles has been sitting and accumulating for days and days and days, and I don't barely put anything. I didn't put anything in there, actually. Actually, it's been here for 2 days, but it's just always a different tray. This is just this tray that's been here for 2 days, but it's always just a different tray of singles that's just sitting because people want to just drop everything in there. Now, let's be real. Am I guilty? I am. But I may put, instead of pill packing it, I may put things like this, you know, in the bin and pill pack it later on or something like that. But I have to be real. I'm not perfect at all, by no means. But I am never guilty of putting things that can go on this wall. Do you guys remember this wall the last time we was on the cleaning side? Let me show y'all the wall. Tell me what's so hard. We have a whole wall right here. A whole wall. A whole wall of singles. The wall is not perfect. Every department has this wall of extra singles, you know, just in case we need whatever, something's broke, we have to replace it, whatever. We have a wall here. We have a whole wall, okay? A whole wall. I really don't understand why it's a crap load of singles. Okay, so because when you're talking about keeping your department clean, keeping your area clean, well, yeah, this may just be one tray, right? This may just be one tray. Let's make it look neat. Okay, on this one table. But it doesn't. That tray doesn't even have to be there. It makes it like it can be better than that. It can be better. Like it doesn't have to be that way. And you'll get into these facilities. Now I'm talking to the new people, even though it's going to be people here that it's not new that will be watching these videos. And for you guys that's not new and that's watching these videos, for the ones who are real people that's real, keeps it real, 100% real, what I'm about to say, you know it's true. Hands down, 100% true. Just about every facility, now again, I've been doing this for over 20 years, for about 20 years, right? And just about every facility I've been in, they all have a bin like this. And not supposed to. Not supposed to. Not supposed to. One more time. Not supposed to. But I've been traveling since 2015. And before traveling, I've been in a couple different facilities. And when I tell you, every hospital has a tight bin like that. But the difference is some hospitals make sure, some supervisors make sure it doesn't stay longer than a day. Sometimes you're busy a little bit, and so, you know, you can't really, you may not be able to get to it every day. When we came in here yesterday, it's only me and two people, me and one other person, and it was over 50 loners on the dirty side itself, and then about 20-something loners on the clean side, and plus a bunch of trays. So we didn't have time to get to it yesterday, right? We have time to get to it today. Yours truly, because it's getting on my nerves, is going to get to it today. However, we're going to get back to my table first and fix that table up, show you how the table's supposed to look after it's clean and straightened the way it's supposed to be, and then we'll get to that bin. And it's almost my break time, so we're not going to rush it, but we're going to do this a little bit fast. So first we're going to take a bin of locks. Okay, these are the orange locks. Most places use these locks for steam. Some places will use them for stair-rat if they run out, or I think they're being validated now to be able to use for stair-rat. However, some places already use them. So, okay, now we only have locks in here, okay? So before I even put my locks bin back, I'm going to clean everything from right there, okay? I'm going to put all this stuff aside, but we can put this exactly where it goes right away. Okay, which is here. Then I have my filters, and I have my round filters, and I have my rectangle filters for the smaller ones, and then we have the bigger filters, bigger squares for the Genesis container. Now you see this? Why did I take this away? Y'all see this, okay? You see that filter that I just took out of that bin, okay? So, why did I take this filter out? Because it's beat up and nasty, and for me, I'm not putting this up under my trays. I'm not putting that beat up filter in my trays at all, because the creases could possibly be an entrance portal for germs to get in my set. So I don't want no parts of that. Excuse me, I'm all in my eyes because it just looked like something's on my eye. Okay, so yeah, my stuff have to be, I'm sorry, you guys, I have OCD. I have OCD, I'm germaphobe, and I'm not necessarily a neat freak. Ask anybody that knows me, that really knows me. I am not a neat freak, but when it comes down to certain things, okay, it's getting my nose. When it comes down to certain things, it just gotta be right. It just gotta be right. And if it's not right, I can't use it, because again, this job is not about me. This job is about people's lives, saving people's lives, being part of helping to save people's lives. So why do I want anything that I'm supposed to use to as a barrier to keep the bacteria out of my sets? Why do I want it beat up and, you know, beat up and looking old and used? Like, we want new stuff. See how nice and neat that looks? Like, they all look nice and neat, you know? So we're gonna keep that nice and neat. And again, before we put the bin back, we check for anything that should not be up there. Okay? Then we put that back. Okay? Naturally, that's trash. Then we have the bin of towel, tray liners. Okay, look at all of this nonsense up here with the tray liners. Bin. Uh-oh, we got the little tiny stuff hiding. Okay, and so you see my tray liners is nothing but tray liners, and I did that because Lord Jesus, only the good Lord knew what was in there, but nothing but tray liners, but it's not filled. So while I'm sitting here cleaning, straightening up, my tray liners was right there, right behind me. So I'm gonna grab a pack of tray liners and fill it up, refill it. I'm gonna refill it. Why? Because I need it? No, actually, you see, it's not too much work down here. I'm a little bit done. A little bit done for the night. But why am I gonna refill it then? Because you're supposed to refill your station. Refill your locks. I didn't get to the locks yet because they're on the other side of the room. Okay? But I'm over here and I'm cleaning up and I'm gonna refill everything as I go. As you know, like this is right here behind me. I'm gonna refill these first. You know, the locks and the indicators, and this is fine. They're on the other side of the room. Okay, but I just want to show you, straighten up, especially when you have downtime, and refill your stuff. So I'm gonna sit you down. Okay, so straighten up your area where you're working and restock your inventory, because one, it's not fair when you come in and you have to clean up other people's mess and you have to restock, you know, your inventory before you can even start working. And then when you finish working, you have to restock it again for the next person, unless you be like the last person and don't restock it at all. You'll find that a lot. Don't be like the people that does things like that. Either you're part of the problem or you're part of the solution. I like to do my best to be part of the solution at all times. Am I perfect? No, not at all. But I do my best to try to be part of the solution. Okay? So, nice fill. What do you think I'm going to do with the rest? Do you think I'm going to put this right here or put this back there? No, I'm going to be a good team player, and I'm going to take this, my remainder, and I'm going to fill another person's desk, or at least put that over there on theirs, okay? Why? Why? Because it's not about one person. We are a team. We are a team. If I feel like it, I should and could go around and fill everybody's bin. I don't feel like it. Not today. Not right this moment, let's say. And yes, I'm going to say that on this video. I'm not going to edit it because you need to know. No, do you have to clean up everybody's desk? No, you don't. But as a good team player, when you see that other people are nasty, what's wrong with straightening it up? Straighten it up. It's obviously, so I have to. I have to. Put that back. Now, we are going to look at this bin last, and there's a reason for that. And for those who are in the field, when you look at that bin, you know why we're going to attack that bin last. And for those who are new, you will find out in a moment. So let's go to the arrows. So these arrows are for the Genesis container. Okay, these are arrows that go in the Genesis container that lock the Genesis container. And these are for the regular Askeladd containers that lock the regular Askeladd containers. Okay, so it's just another kind of lock, just like the orange locks, but only they're white and they're for a different company. Look at all this stuff that we know does not go in here. Now, you may find a marker or something stashed in here, because people do try to stash their markers and pens and stuff, because you try to leave it so it can be here, and of course someone take it, it doesn't replace it. So you try to be slick and hide some things, and honestly it never lasts. So I just try to keep my stuff with me. But that's that. And before we get to that, let's remove all of this stuff. So, man, look at this knife handle. Look at this. I didn't. Yeah, okay, there we go. Alright, all of this. What is all of this? What is just all of this? This right here should drive anybody crazy. Anybody in this field, if that doesn't drive you crazy, you're really in the wrong field. And I know I'm probably going to get people that's going to disagree. Oh, Myra, it's not that deep. It's not that serious. It's just about cleaning. And yeah, but really it's about the germs that harbor. And okay, we're on the clean side and all this and all that. But at the same time, everybody know, you know, it's just not where it's supposed to be. It just makes, it's a mess. It's just a mess. That's just a mess. It's a mess. Like, it's just a mess. And you're at work and you're doing a job that helps to save people's lives. Even better, you're doing a job that can hinder or hurt someone's lives if it ain't done right, if it's not done correctly, right? So little things like this should bother you, because you will want to know that where the place where your family member is going to possibly have an operation or be treated, you would want to know that they're a little bit clean, you know, like, you know, that they don't just allow their department where these instruments are being worked on to look any kind of way. That's what I want, because like I always tell my students, you gotta have a level of care. It absolutely, we're at the top now, we absolutely have to have a level of care to really be successful in this field. You could be successful in this field, not really care, get plenty of money, and don't care how your work affects the next person or the next patient. And then one day something happens to you, and you or your family, well, you know, you reap what you sow. And God forbid that something happens to your family and they use one of your instrument sets that you didn't care to really care for, you know, or stuff like this is trickling everywhere, dust and stuff just everywhere, you know, and your family get affected. So everything I do, whether it's cleaning, whether it's putting the set together, whether it's cleaning and decon, whether it's clinics, dental clinic, no matter what I do in this field, whatever my task at hand is, I do it with my mindset being that at any moment, it could be my family that has an emergency. You understand what I'm saying? And need to come to this hospital where I'm at and be serviced. Okay? It could be my family. So, you know, I treat everything the way I would hope other people do, you know, just in case it is my family, you know. So just want to say that. Okay, so let's look at this mess, y'all. So from the top, it's just a mess. I can't deal with it. But before we get the mess together, because we have a lot more to do, so before we get the mess together, right, let's check it out. Let's check out this bit. So again, these are our locks, filters, tray liners, more locks, and this goody two shoe right here is our bin of indicators. Okay, let's talk about this. And again, for those who are familiar with the field and know what they're looking at, I know you probably like, oh my goodness, why is that like that? Okay, so for us newbies, let's talk about it. These are indicators. This is one type of steam indicator from 3M. Okay, it says steam indicator. This is another type, one of the original types of indicators from 3M, as you see. Okay, steam also. All right. This is a STERRAD chemical indicator strip. STERRAD. Okay, so while they're all indicators, why are they mixed like that? Why? First of all, let me show you. First of all, these STERRAD indicators should be in that box. They should be in that box. Okay, and if you wanted to put the box in there like that, I guess, but you have enough room on your shelf to make a nice little area for your different boxes. STERRAD indicators, your process cards, your indicator cards. There's room to make it nice and neat where it doesn't look like that. This is a whole problem. Now, let me tell you my OCD, right? My OCD that I can agree is my thing, where people will be like, oh, Myron, that's too much. Okay, so my OCD is that I can't put on nobody else would be having these two indicators mixed in the same bin. But that's just me. So for me, if I had an option to have my own bin and I didn't have to share this bin, you will not see these mixed. Not in my bin. You will see either these or these, because that's just my OCD. So, but the fact that they're both steam indicators, it's fine that they're mixed. But these ones, the STERRAD indicators, should not be mixed in there with that. And absolutely not the indicator cards. Should not be in there. So, as you see, this is a mess. This is a whole mess. And again, you want to get those people, they'll be like, oh, it's not that deep, and oh, she tripping, and you're probably going to put a thumbs down on my video, and that's fine. I'm okay with that. But to us new people who's starting off and who's learning, who want to learn right and who want to do right, keep your things separated. Keep your indicators separated. Keep your steam separated from your STERRAD, because if it was supposed to be together, why is it all stored separately? STERRAD inventory is not stored with steam inventory. It's all steam inventory, and then somewhere else is all STERRAD inventory. If it's like that, then why would we get to our stations and mix everything? I don't know. That's just how I think. Again, I'm not perfect, and it may not be that deep to the average store processing tech. It's all in the bin. But my purposes is to educate people. And to educate them in the right manner, because I don't know if you've heard this story before, but quite a few people that know me have. I've been in a facility many years ago, and I'm not going to name the facility or anybody in the facility, but I can tell you what, some of you that may watch this video, you're going to know who I'm talking about. You're going to know what facility I'm talking about, and you're going to know exactly what I mean. I've been in this one facility years ago, where they was literally teaching the new people wrong. They was literally, it hurted my feelings. They was teaching the new people wrong, to the point where I became a training coordinator on the road. I was a traveler training people, because the people that worked there was literally training their people wrong. Talking about job security. That right there was just mean and selfish and jeopardizing patients. You don't train people wrong, because now they're doing wrong things, putting instruments set wrong. It could jeopardize a patient's life. And I don't want that for nobody. And again, I never know when my own family is going to be rushed to the emergency. I never know if the Lord decides to, anything decides to, I don't eat right all the time. Anything can happen. We're not even going to put it on the Lord. Anything can happen to me. You understand? And I can have to get rushed to the emergency room. I need to know that my co-workers work good and clean. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm going to be on my deathbed like, no, please find something with my name on it. Please find something with my name on it, because I trust my work. I know that I do everything I do with integrity and work ethic. Good work ethic. Okay? So I just wanted to show you guys that. So now we have a bin of mix, but this one, all steam indicators. Okay? That's how that should look. Okay? Look at that. And then when you can't find the stereo indicators, you're like, where are the indicators? Because people don't care enough to just straighten up. Things get messed up when you're working and you're rushing and this and that. The OR's calling for this. And, you know, I understand. Listen, I've been doing it for 20 years. I do get it. But in 20 years, I've always had to clean up before I got there and after I got there. Because people just don't care enough, if you ask me. Not all the time, just a lot of times. I'm not even gonna say most times, a lot of times. But in this facility, they're short. They're very short. So I'm gonna chalk it up on because they're short. But really, honestly, it doesn't matter how busy you are. It doesn't matter how short-staffed you are. It doesn't matter if you're working by yourself and had 100 sets. Okay? None of that doesn't matter. You do what you can do. You do your best. And at the end of the day, if you get off at 7 o'clock, at 6:30, start straightening up. Maybe 6:45, depending on, you know, how much you have to straighten up. If you're one of them people that save, you know, process all your trays and then pan them up, then yeah, you want to start cleaning up, panning up, straightening up, restocking everything at about 6:30. Okay, if you're one of them people who, or if you're having a good day, you don't have that many things, you know, left to pan up, or everything's panned up, and you're just waiting to leave about 6:45. Start looking around. Do I need to restock anything? Is everything nice and neat? You know, is there a mess anywhere? You know, are there any singles anywhere that we can put up or pill pack? Okay, does the back stuff, does this need to be straightened up so it can look like something? Like, you don't want your, in a sense, your home, this is our home, it's our work home, okay, to look any kind of way, because again, you are processing instruments that is going to enter a person's inside body cavity. Okay, so you want to make sure that your environment around you is conducive for promoting cleanliness and sterility. Okay, because that is what we do. We are sterile processing techs. That's what we do. And guess what? As always, the work never stops. So I'm going to get back to cleaning this mess right here. Okay? But now you see, you know, okay, so this can go right here. Some Sterad. I'm going to fix this up, you know. Put these back where they belong, inside the box the right way, you know. And I'm going to straighten this little mess up and everything, and you're going to see the end result. So, right here, so we can finish up. And this phone don't want to do right. There we go. Okay, so that's mine. That's trash. Now, we have clean pipe cleaners for the clean side, when you have to double check your sections and any candle or anything like that. So where we put this, it's fine to put that up top. Sponsor, put that up top. Okay? Have all kinds of instruments. Like, okay, like I get why the scissors is over here. They probably borrowed the scissors to cut stuff. Fine, but put it back. Excuse me. Put it back where it goes. Stringers. Did y'all see the crack of the stringers over there on the other desk? Sad. Messy. Okay. So, and this goes to, this is not even, you can't even pill pack this. Like, I don't even know what to do with this. I don't know what to do with this. This tape sometimes can be used. Excuse me. And no, I don't have COVID.